All right. Good morning. See, Steve. Hello.
Morning. How you doing?
Doing well. How are you?
Oh, not too bad. Were
Oh,
you able to get
good.
your computer issue fixed? Your
I
email?
yeah. I have, and starting next week, I will finally be using my actual staff email. I just got it set up, so hallelujah.
All right.
But I thank y'all for being patient with me and dealing with my funky looking personal. Hi James.
How are you doing today?
Doing well. How are you?
Doing fine.
Good, good. Let's see. And I don't think Ariel's on, which is totally fine. I think we'll just go ahead and get started. Um, for Steve's sake, James, would you be all right if we reviewed the alphabet again?
No, go for it.
Okay. Repetition is good, right?
It is.
And now I remembered to actually keep it recording this time, so I hope to send this out to everyone also. Um, but yeah, uh so Steve, I would definitely recommend writing these down. I should probably share a screen so y'all can actually see what I'm looking at. That would be semi-important. Here we go. All right, I'm gonna go back up here real quick. Can you see that all right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna go through this a little bit quicker than I did last week. So if I go too fast at any point, Steve, let me know. But I don't want to make this laborious for James.
That's okay. I
Um,
can just go back to the recording. No big deal.
okay, awesome. Yeah, very good then. All right. So first letter of the Greek alphabet is alpha. Alphabet. That's actually why we call it that. Alpha, beta, alphabet. So alpha, it's a capital A. The capital letter is a capital A, just as we would draw it. Lowercase, you kind of draw it sort of like a fish, starting up here, down and around like that. And this is A, pronounced ah. Beta is their B sound. The capital letter looks exactly as how we would draw it. Lowercase sits on the line, has a little tail that goes beneath the line, goes up, and you kind of connect it just like that. Gamma is G, their G. Capital letter is down and then across, kind of a half of a T. And the lowercase sits on the line, has a tail that goes underneath. So start up here, down and around. Delta is their D. Capital letter is a triangle, really. And then their lowercase, you start on this point right here. You swing around, come back up, and finish that top tail up there. Epsilon is short E, is in pet. Capital letter looks just like our E. Lowercase is a backwards 3. Zeta, Z. The capital letter is, again, just like our Z. The lowercase is a little more challenging to draw. You start up here, do a curly Q, bring it down, and then you give a little tail underneath the line. Eta is a long A sound. Capital letter is an H. And then the lowercase sits on the line, looks kind of like an N, a lowercase n for us, but then its last leg trails beneath the line. Theta is a TH, th sound. Capital letter is an O with a line right in the middle of it. And then the lowercase is more ovular. It's going to be smaller than that. You just draw an oval and then just kind of curl a line right through the middle. Iota is it looks like our I, capital I. It sounds like E, as in pizza. So again, yeah, capital letter looks like a capital I, lowercase, pretty much RI without the dot and with a little tail just coming around. Kappa is there K, P. Uppercase looks exactly like our K. And the lowercase is just a smaller version of that, except, whereas we would usually make this initial line taller, it's all even across. Lambda is there L, L. Capital is basically an upside down V. Lowercase has a tail up here, swing it down, and then you complete the V here. Mu, not mu, but mu. Is there M? M. Capital letter looks just like our M. Lowercase, again, if this is the line of your paper, you start down here, you bring it up, and then you basically draw a U. Nu is there N, N. Again, capital letter, love all these that make it easier for you to remember things. Capital letter looks like our N. Lowercase nu looks like a V. So that'll be something to get used to. C is there X sound. The font's a little funky here. This is why I drew all of them. Because this is more of what you would see if you see the capital letter, kind of an open box with a line through the middle. Lowercase is another one of those tricky ones to draw, kind of a weird curly Q backwards 3 with a tail that goes underneath the line. Omicron is their short O, O. This one's pretty self-explanatory. Capital letter O, lowercase, also an O. P, as opposed to pi, P is there, well, P. Uppercase, I feel like most people know this one pretty well. Uppercase is 3/4 of a box, and then the lowercase is just what you see in math. And this one's fun. Rho is the R, R. Has a bit of a aspirating sound to it as well, so it's usually an RH sound. Uppercase is a P, and then the lowercase goes underneath the line again, comes up, makes almost what looks like a lowercase p. Sigma is the S. This one, rather than having kind of a curl of a 3, these are the straight lines. That the lowercase has two forms. The one that's more like an O with a tail, you'll see at the beginning or in the middle of a letter of a word. The one that actually looks somewhat like an S, which just comes below the line, you'll only see at the end of a word. How is there T? Uppercase looks like a T. Lowercase is a smaller version, just with a tail at the end. Upsilon is U, short U, Uppercase is a Y. And the lowercase is a U without a tail at the end. So just one motion. Phi is sort of an F sound. Uppercase, the circle, the line straight through. And again, this is where the font gets kind of weird. What you'll normally see in most documents for the lowercase is something that looks more like this, something that comes around and then they bring it down below the line. K is probably my favorite letter. We don't really have much of an equivalent for this in English. Closest we get is choir, but it's more guttural than that. Uppercase is an X. Lowercase is a smaller form and it has sort of a little curve in that first line of the X. It's like that. And that's a P. C is exactly what it sounds like. It's something that we don't pronounce in English. For example, psychology. That's why it starts with a P. But they probably would have pronounced it, at least long, long ago. This looks like a trident. And then the lowercase again, just a smaller form of it with a tail that goes beneath the line. And lastly, James goes hooray, Steve goes hooray, omega. That's the long O sound. O is a horseshoe for the uppercase letter, and the lowercase is a W. And that is the alphabet. I didn't have this slide last time. This kind of gives you the transliteration, the sort of equivalents for our English letters. I just sent out the email to everyone. Hopefully everyone got it of this PowerPoint so you can go and look at this later. And now James goes hooray again because I'm going to have y'all repeat after me. I'll spare you from singing this time, James.
Thank you.
I made them sing last time, Steve. You're glad you missed that. All right, so I'm just gonna say the names of the letters and I'll have you repeat them back to me. And Steve, what I told them last time is aside from learning the alphabet, you will also want to know the order for later on when you want to look up words. The lectionary is in alphabetical order. So you definitely want to learn this as quickly as you can.
Okay.
And that's why I'm harping on it so much. All right, repeat after me. Alpha,
Alpha,
beta,
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 gamma,
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 delta,
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 epsilon,
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 zeta,
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 eta,
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 theta,
beta,
theta,
iota,
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 kappa,
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 lambda,
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 mu,
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 nu,
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 xi,
v,
c,
I'm sorry, it's more of an X, so C. You get that like
C.
KS. Yeah.
c,
Omicron,
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 P,
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 rho,
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 sigma,
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 tau,
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 upsilon,
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 phi,
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 chi,
chi,
say it again,
chi, or if you want to say chi, that
Okay.
works too.
chi,
Good. Psi,
c,
C,
Yeah. C and omega.
omega.
Now I do, Steve, recommend if not singing it, at least finding a rhythm of some sort to kind of help you get a flow for this. I made them sing to the alphabet song last week. Um, Ariel also had learned it to Jesus Loves Me. Whatever works. I mean, is helpful, but that's just, it'll be, you know, whatever can help it get in here is great. See, I went over diphthongs. I won't do that to y'all again. I see. I will go ahead and go over consonant diphthongs because these are a little odd. I didn't do these last week. So, uh, so there are several types of consonant diphthongs. So there's paired consonants, which you will see quite often. Um, there's like a double gamma, and the way that is usually pronounced is they make the first gamma an N so that it's easier for them to pronounce. So this is the word angelos, which is where we get the word angel or messenger. Messenger is really the main meaning of that word, but they don't want to say agelos. That's really hard to say, so they make that first letter an N. Same with a gamma and a kappa. Put together, they make that gamma an N sound. This is shown in this word here, which is ankara, which is where we get our word anchor. So that's a lot easier to say than ankara. Do this. Okay. Yeah, so pretty much anytime you see a gamma right before a really hard sounding consonant is going to turn to an N. So gamma before a xi turns into an N, nx, and then gamma before a he would be kind of a nk sort of sound. Now, double consonants, these, I mean, there are the letters zeta, xi, and psi. Those are just normal letters. But there are times where the Greeks use compound words. We have that in English. And when they combine these two words together, if any of these consonants clash together, like a sigma and a delta, they will drop those two letters and they'll replace it with a zeta. Same with xi, k and an s. They'll just go ahead and put a xi instead, etc. You can see all the examples here. And that's for ease of writing and for speaking too. All right. Now I'll spare you guys of the accent marks and all of that fun stuff. You can go back through that another time. But for now, I will have you guys practice reading some words. We went through, I think, through 17 last time. So James, could I have you pronounce 18?
Give me one moment
Oh yeah,
and I will
take
do my best.
you've got this.
You say that with so much confidence.
I do have confidence.
Let's see, 18. So, okay, let's see. Uh, okay.
Let me know if there's ever anything
The the iota. I'm trying to remember the accents with the
Oh,
that's
yeah.
that'd be an acute sound, correct?
Yes, yes. So the accent mark, the only thing that this particular accent here, that's not the right one. Hold on. There it is. Um, the only thing that the accent indicates is what syllable to put to stress when you say the word.
Okay.
Yeah, so and then that's what the acute is. Grav's just if it's on the last syllable of a word. And then um they also kind of put a line over this one, which you don't really see that too often. Um it's and in this case they're really stressing kind of a long E sort of sound, but you will hardly see that accent.
So I don't know if this is right, but I have Kenama.
Very close. Very close. Yes. So the only thing you
Kenama.
missed, yeah, okay, yeah, even better. That was even better because you got the iota, like you really stressed the iota. The eta, which is this middle letter right here, this
Hmm?
one's an A sound. So it
Kenama.
would be
Kenama.
yeah, kinema.
Kenama. Boy, don't know why I couldn't get that. I even have that. Okay.
Oh,
Kenama.
you're good. You're good. You're good. And this is can you tell what word uh this is derivative like of or I guess
I
what
wish I
we
I wish I could say yes, but
oh you're good. Yeah, no, this one's actually tricky. This is where we get the word cinema
really.
from. Yep,
Okay.
kinema. Yeah, yep.
Well,
So
now that
yeah,
you
all
said it like that, now I can hear it. Okay.
yeah, all of these words, Steve, like we have taken from the Greek and used it in English in some capacity. So that's yeah, that makes it a little bit nicer. I'll go ahead and have you Steve do 19.
Well, I started working on it, but I don't know the third letter symbol with the accent over it. Is that an I or
Yes,
what?
that is a Yoda, and I'll go back here real quick. That is
Okay.
an acute accent.
So would it be clima?
Yeah, klima. Yes, good, good.
Um, would that be kind of like climate?
Yeah, very good. Exactly. All right, James 20.
Kona?
Coma. Yes, yes, very good. Very
Is
good.
that coma or
Yeah,
comma?
coma, coma. Yeah, yeah. More coma than comma. Yeah, but yes, very good. All right, 21.
All right, you gotta give me a little bit here.
Oh yeah, you're good. Take your time.
Here we go. Um, something like mathma, I
Yeah,
guess.
good. Yeah, mathema. Yeah, good,
Mathema. Okay.
good.
Sounds like mathematics to me. I don't know.
Yep, mathematics. Yep,
Okay.
that's precisely it. All right, James, your turn.
Hmm. Me, hold on. Miasma?
Good. Yes, miasma. Yeah, very good. Very good. I mean, and I think that's a pretty intuitive where that that word is. Asthma. Uh, Steve.
23. I'm going. I'm going.
Oh, you're good. Oh, I'm not. Don't take that as me rushing you. I'm.
No, no, no. I just this is the first time I've had the alphabet. So,
Yeah.
how much does Spanish translate into Greek or
Um,
versa?
let's see.
Some
It
of it
has, I
sounds
think,
kind of similar.
yeah, it has more stems from Latin than it does from Greek, but I mean, I definitely think in terms of pronunciation of letters, there's probably some overlap somewhere back there.
On 23,
Hmm.
the fourth letter, is that the I
It
or is that
is. Yeah, that's a Yoda. Hmm.
okay?
Yeah. And as you start feeling more comfortable, definitely start referring to the letters in their Greek names, just which I mean, which this is your first day. I'm just letting you know when you start to, you know, spell out letters. Actually, it wouldn't be a bad idea to have y'all spell them out. Actually, I think I kind of like that. That's a good idea. Thank you,
Um,
Steve.
so 23 sounds like nomisma.
Yes, Nisma. Yeah, very good. Very good. Yeah, like nomism. Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
X. Oh,
Yeah. I think from now on, James, and Steve, I'll have y'all spell these out in the Greek as well. Uh, just to kind of get your brains oriented in that direction. And you can take your time. Yeah, I mean, don't feel like you've got to rapid fire it out, but
so you mean like for 24, you'd be looking at Omicron, Mu, Omicron, Mu, Alpha. Is that what you want me to
yeah,
do?
yes,
Okay,
perfect.
and then it, I'm gonna try here.
You're good.
It'd be Onoma.
Yeah, yeah, good. Yeah. Probably Onoma, just because of where
Onoma.
the accent is.
All right, I
Yeah.
wasn't too sure because I saw that the um the indicators for that, but I wasn't sure how to do
Oh
a
yeah.
smooth sound with Omicron. So I was
Oh.
just so it was just like a so if it was so it's basically putting that little bit of a space between Omicron and Nu.
So the smooth breathe, that's actually a really good point. Here, I'll bring this back up. So there are, yeah, Steve, there are two breathing marks that go over if a vowel begins a word, they will put a breathing mark over that first vowel, and that's the only place you'll ever see it.
Okay.
What James is referring to on onoma, that's a smooth breathing mark, and there it doesn't make a sound. Basically, it's saying just pronounce the letter as you see it. If it has a rough breathing mark, which points inward towards the word, that's how I usually remember it. It's something that's leaning into the word. It has a huh. It's that's their H, honestly. That's the only way that they ever use an H. So yeah, so that those are the breathing marks. So yeah, again, then that's smooth breathing. So you just don't pronounce it. And then oh, I'm gonna double check myself on something real quick. Make sure I'm reading it correctly. Yep. Yep. Onoma is the word for name, which I don't know how intuitive that is for some people, but anyway. Yeah. Okay. Steve, 25, if you could spell it first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here. So for the P, we don't say pi, we say P, right?
Right.
P, lambda, alpha,
Hmm.
sigma,
Good.
mu,
Mhm.
and alpha.
Good.
So it would be plasma.
Good. Yes. Exactly. And that is, yep, that's where we get the word plasma. Very good. All right. And I know I feel like you probably feel like I'm throwing you in the deep end, but better now than the beginning of the semester, right?
No, this is good. I don't know if anybody else did, but because I have zero background in it, I wrote the Greek teacher, but this is actually kind of to see what we could do to get ahead of ourselves. So this is actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I'm in
Yeah.
the same boat.
Yeah.
I was
Oh,
actually looking at buying some material ahead of time, so this was a blessing for me.
yeah. Oh, good. Oh, I'm so glad. So, so glad.
And
Yeah.
I didn't want to get like something that wasn't in accordance with whatever the Kings was using. So I'm like, either
Yeah,
wait till class or
Sure.
I'm not
Oh,
gonna lie.
yeah.
I don't know if you're in the same boat as me, Steve, but like last week, I was surprised how many words, how many letters I thought I knew, and I was so wrong. Like I've been mispronouncing key for ever. So whatever. Oh, and Yoda, because I was saying
Oh,
iota. So,
yeah. Yeah. Which, I mean, which is understandable. That's what, that's what society says. And it's just more when you get into scholarship, that's where it starts to matter a little bit, I guess, is that's just how they tend to pronounce it. So, but if you're just talking to just someone on the street, you know, they'll probably just stare at you funny if you say Yoda. So I guess.
yeah.
Mm. So,
Uh,
is it James? Is that yours?
yeah, this
20.
one's me. So
He got all the hard
uh
ones last time, Steve.
it's not I'm okay with it. So P new uh ah epsilon,
Good.
that would be upsilon,
Good.
mu, and alpha. Now in
Good.
this, am I going to pronounce the P, or is it pneuma, or is it pneuma?
Yeah, pneuma. Yeah, you
Pneuma.
will pronounce the P. Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, yeah, very good. And that's yeah. Again we don't pronounce it. So pneumatology, study of the spirit, is how we would say it in English. But very likely they would have pronounced it. So
Okay.
yeah, very good. All right, 27.
all right. Ba-dum-ba-dum-ba-dum. Okay, so I have P.
Good.
All right. And the second one is a lowercase p, right? So would it,
So a lowercase p, and this is one of the weird ones. Um, it's not intuitive for us. Anything that looks like a p is a row.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we would just say row, right? P
Yeah.
row, alpha,
Good.
gamma,
Mhm.
mu, and alpha.
Wow. Good. Good.
So um progma,
Yeah. Pragma. Pragma. Mhm.
progma.
Yeah.
Wait, yeah, sorry, progma.
Yeah. Very good.
Okay, so it would be more like an R instead, because I was trying to pronounce the row.
Yes. Yes. So
Okay.
so row. Um, it's just kind of to throw us back here. So a row is an R sound. It's just it looks like our P in every sense.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all.
Right.
All right, this is gonna test your vowel diphthong knowledge, James.
I was working on it. Is it is it Poyama?
Very close, very close. Again, the eta is an A, the longer A sound.
Poyama.
Poema.
Damn.
Good.
Ah, I even have it marked to say it like that. That's my fault.
Oh, you're good. You're good. It's a lot to take in.
Um,
I give it right here.
Okay, so P, row, Yoda, Mr. O. Mm. Is that a
Oh,
sigma?
that is a sigma. Good.
Okay. Um, Eta and alpha.
Ooh, very close. So this one's not an eta. It looks very similar. So this right here, this is an eta right there. Wish my mouse would stop doing that.
Oh, that's a
Um,
mu. Mu.
that's a move. Good.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
So prisma.
Good. Good. Yeah. All right.
I
All
hope
right,
I hope
James.
all the material is not in Greek, or else it's gonna take me forever. I'll have to break
Wait.
down word for word.
Okay, well, that's why we're doing this now, right?
Okay, let's see. So let's go through this. So it's P row, Omicron, beta, Gamma. No, I'm sorry, Lambda,
Good. Good catch.
Eta,
Mm.
Mu, Alpha.
Good. Very good.
Oh, sorry, my dogs are stupid. So I have Problema.
Yeah. Very good.
I just think it's funny because we say that as like, oh, no problema all the time.
Yeah.
It's like, so
That's
we've
true.
been speaking Greek all of our lives and we never knew.
You
Thank you,
had
Bart
no idea.
Simpson. Yeah.
You were being educated. You had no idea.
Yeah.
Oh, so Steve, just to add, I do recall I did not mention this. Um, Rho is a very weird letter in that when it starts a word, more often than not, it will be accompanied with a rough breathing mark. And that's
Okay.
why when we transliterate it, we usually spell it with RH, because it has that breath
Okay.
in it. So just to go ahead and give that one away to you.
Okay. So okay, so we got row, uh epsilon,
Mhm.
nu.
Not new, not in this case.
The U or V? Oh, the Y then. Upsilon.
Yeah,
Upsilon.
yeah, yeah, upsilon. Good.
Upsilon. Oops.
I was trying to find, yeah, the font. Yeah, the font's a little funky. There's a new over here as opposed to this. Yeah.
Mu and alpha.
Good.
So Rema.
Oh, very
Or
close. Very close.
Rahima. Rahima.
Mm. So for this particular diphthong, here I will pull this one up real fast. Well, I don't have one for this because we don't really have an equivalent in English. A lot of times people just simplify it and make it kind of an ooh sound. The way I was taught it, just for the fun of it, it was more of a O, because it is taking the E and the U, um, kind of together. So kind of like, so it'd be kind of a chroma, or but that's really hard to say. So I also understand if you just say chroma,
Okay.
yeah.
What you
But
just said.
yeah, that.
That.
And throw the H right before the row, and it's just, oh no. See, James, you're not the only one who gets the tough ones.
Yeah. Well, that's nice to know.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a saving moment for me.
Can you say that again? Reuma?
Yeah. Roma.
Reuma. Okay.
Uh, let's see. So Sigma, Tau, Yoda, Gamma. I lost my place. Mu, Alpha.
Good.
And then I wrote Stegma?
Yeah. Stigma.
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 Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. That Yoda. Yeah. That long E sound.
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go. Steve gets a long one.
It's okay. Okay. Sigma,
Mhm.
Upsilon,
Good. Mhm.
P,
Skipped a letter.
Mu,
Moo. Yes.
Mu. Okay. P, Tau,
Good.
Omega,
Mm-hmm.
Mu, and Alpha.
Good. Yes.
So, Subtoma.
Good. Yes. We get symptom. All right, James.
Oh, let's see here. Oh, sigma, upsilon, sigma, tau. Oh, dang, why can't I remember that one? Eta,
Good.
mu, and alpha.
Very good.
And then I have Sustema.
Good. Well done. Well done. All right. 35, Steve.
She's laughing at this one because this one's tough.
Yeah, it's a funky looking one, that's for sure.
All right, so we got Sigma, G or Chi?
Yeah, chi. Yeah,
Chi.
chi.
Okay.
Mhm.
Etsa,
Yeah, good, Ada.
Ada. I don't know why I put an S there. Sorry.
Oh, you're good.
Ada. Mu and Alpha.
Good.
Shema,
So, not quite. So
Ma,
the uh he uh he would be it's basically a guttural K, more or less. So, kind of it's pronounced kind of how it sounds. He. So K, like that's really hard for us. So like we can just go sk, and then so if I give you that, what does the rest of the word sound like?
Scheme. I don't know.
Actually, well, that is where we get the word scheme from, actually. So in this case, with the Ada, it would be A. So schema.
Schema.
Mhm. Yeah, but that, yeah,
So,
again, that is where we get the word from. Mm,
okay. So the Ada is not necessarily an H. It has an E sound, like a A.
correct. Yes, correct. Yep. So Ada just looks like an H for the capital letter, and then kind of a weird looking N for the lowercase. But it is that's a vowel. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, go back. 36, James.
Okay, so sigma, he, Yoda, sigma, mu, alpha.
Good.
And then schisma,
Schisma. Yes, good.
schisma.
Schisma. Yeah. Yep. Like schism. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
All right. Sigma, Omega,
Hmm.
Mu, and Alpha.
Good.
Soma.
Soma. Good. Very good.
So Soma, would that be like to come to see or something like that?
Soma actually refers to the body.
Okay.
So what's in English? Somatic? Is that a phrase? It's
I don't know.
half
I
of
was
the
trying to
answer.
yeah, I was trying to relate it to Spanish because asomar for us is to go to the window and look to the distance, you know.
Yeah. I see. Yeah. Yeah, and that's where I think Spanish probably is I haven't studied Latin too much, but I know Spanish is distantly related to Latin. So yeah, Greek, not so much, but that's all right.
Okay. So this one, I don't know. This one I actually have a, well, we'll get there, I guess.
Yeah, you're
So
good.
I have 38. So phi, lambda,
Mhm.
epsilon, gamma, mu, and alpha.
Very good.
And I have phlegma.
Yeah, phlegma. Can
Okay.
you guess what word?
The only thing I can think of is flag, but that
Phlegm.
Phlegm.
Phlegm?
Yeah, Steve. Yeah,
oh, that's
phlegm.
gross.
I know.
I should have, I don't know. I got kids. I should have known that one. Oh,
Yeah, that's it.
good job, Steve.
Yeah.
Pulling up my slack.
All right. So um Z, or did you say
Uh,
he? He.
yeah, he or key. Yeah. hmm
He. Alpha, sigma, mu, and alpha.
Good.
Um, Casma or
Yeah, chasm.
Casma?
Yeah, for cat. Yeah, chasm. That's where we get chasm from. Good. All right, I'm gonna have you do this one, James, and then just to even it out, I'll give Steve one more of the ones we did last time.
Okay. He, rho, omega, mu, and alpha. And
Good.
I have chroma.
Chroma. Yeah. Good. 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 Like chrome. Yeah, like colored. Yeah. Let's see. Which one's a good one for you, Steve? Let's see.
I like how you're so fair and just.
I knew you'd like that. Let's see. I was thinking about eight, but I'll spare you of that. Let's see.
Oh, 8 was
I,
so much fun.
I could
Oh,
do eight.
it you can do eight. Well, the only reason I
Right.
was thinking about 14 is because it has a letter that you haven't come across yet. Either
Okay.
14 or two. I'll give you a choice.
Okay. Just go 14, I guess.
Okay.
So is it normal, I guess with the Greek alphabet for almost all the words to end in A?
Not necessarily. These ones, they're all a specific type of noun. So, and those will usually end with an alpha. Um, but yeah, no, not always. Sorry.
Okay.
I
Um,
wish.
Okay, so let me see, number 14.
Mhm.
Uh, Zeta,
Good.
Epsilon,
Mm.
Nu,
Not new, not in this case.
oh,
This
Upsilon.
is
Okay,
yeah,
Upsilon.
yeah.
I'm getting those two mixed up. I don't know.
Oh, you're good. To help you out, if it has an accent or in this case a circumflex
Hmm.
over it, it is definitely an upsilon because a nu will never have an accent mark.
Okay.
Only vowels receive those. Mhm.
So is that a U or a Y?
It's a U. It's a U. Mhm.
Uh, Gamma,
Good,
Mu, and Alpha.
good.
Uh, Zeugma.
Dogma. Yeah, very good. Very good. I'm
I've
not
never
gonna
heard
lie.
of it. I don't know what that is.
In terms, I'm not gonna lie. In terms of derivative, I'm not sure about that one either. I think. Oh, I do know what it was. I do. It's an act. That is an actual word, Zugma, and it has something to do with it has something to do with English. It's. But I forget exactly what it is.
Okay.
Um, yeah, but I had to look it up too, like for like forever ago. What is that? So, but yeah, yeah, very good. All right. I think I've tormented you two enough for today. So I will end it here. Um, but I will do, I think I said next Saturday would be um the same time as today. Let me double check. Yeah, so next Saturday at 10, I'll do it again. I'll put you through more torment of reading, but I will also give you some more reading tips in terms of sentences. So you'll be
Okay.
graduating from just words to sentences.
All right.
Hooray.
Good.
All right. So, but yeah. All right. Hope that was helpful, guys. Thanks for coming.
Well, I appreciate your time. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Have a great week, guys.
All
You
right.
too.
Bye.